Hi everybody, this is my tutorial for Padlet. Padlet is an online corkboard of sorts. It is kind of like a big bulletin board. You can use it however you wish. I use it as a portfolio hosting site. Um, so once you log in, you're going to be two things about Padlet. You are going to be constantly pestered to get you to upgrade to pay for Padlet, which obviously you should not do because the free version is sufficient. And they're going to email you a ton. So you want to make sure that you go into your settings under your account and you change your communication settings to none or whatever floats your boat. Okay, so here on my dashboard, I'm going to click Make a Padlet. I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible with less editorializing. When you start a Padlet, it has a preset wallpaper that you can change, you can customize, you can change all of the names. Obviously, they try to appeal to kids, so they try to make, or students I should say, so they try to make it fun and interesting looking. I'm going to change my Padlet and I'm just going to make one as an example for my class that's kind of keeping in theme with our holiday here. So you have different options for your layout. You can let Padlet kind of choose its own layout, or you can do freeform. I like to do freeform. Do candy hearts. And then you have some options that most of the options that you need are free. You have some that are paid for, which obviously you don't really need to explore those. Here's the URL for your Padlet. I can change it to, let's say, de l'amour. You can change it to customize it if you want. I'm going to click next. And here's how your Padlet is shared. And if you want it to be private, it'll tell you what each of these settings means. That means only you and the people you add as contributors, password protected. You need a password, which is something that I really like. So if you give your Padlet to your students, you give them the password, only they can log in, and they can do that for each other, whatever you want. So I'm actually going to make it public because, well, I don't really care. So I'm going to go next, and then I'm going to click Start Posting. So with Padlet, you can just double click on your field, or you can add down here on the right-hand corner, lower right-hand corner, you have a pencil, and that will give you the same field. You're going to be given the option to do a title and then do a caption below if you want. That can be, I don't think that there's a limit on how many words that you can include in here. I have not approached a limit, so I'm not sure. Let's see, do quote. And it shows you all your different options. When you click this, is actually all one big button. You can upload a document, a file. You can take a picture with your built-in camera, or you can add a link. So what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to choose a file that I have ready to go, and I'm going to upload that file. And the next thing that I'm going to do is upload, or I'm going to add a link. And that link, sorry, my internet's very slow. So here's my file, and I'm going to click out on the wallpaper, and this is how it's going to be displayed. And then I can adjust the size. And then I'm going to add another one, and I'm going to call it Carl is Cooking. This is a website that my students and I like because this guy, Carl, there he is. I'm going to copy this link. Has some funny videos where he cooks, and he has a very strong Quebecois accent, which if you know anything about Quebecois people, they do not sound French. They sound better. Personal preference. In any event, the good thing about YouTube videos, if you're posting a link on here, you can play the video right in Padlet. So you don't need to send your students, there it is, you don't need to send your students out to YouTube where they will get distracted and fall down many rabbit holes. So there it is. I hope it is short, sweet, and to the point. You just click share to share it, and they'll get you a link, and then you're good to go. This is Padlet. It's really simple, and I think it's one of the better tools that we have out there. All right, thanks for listening.